Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Bill.
Thanks for watching the Roofing Channel. Today we're going to be talking about the second part of the materials bad roofers leave off a roof. Let's get to it.
Ventilation. Very few roofers understand or even want to understand how to properly ventilate an attic, and that is equally as important as the manufacturer of roofing materials that you buy is how well your attic is ventilated, because it is one of the factors that controls how long your roof is going to last. Ventilated properly, you're going to get max life out of it. Not ventilated properly, it's going to keep your electric bill high in the summertime, and it's going to possibly cause structural damage because of the humidity in the attic in the wintertime. So make sure the proposal specifies what type of ventilation, and ask a couple of questions as to how much they truly know about ventilation. Have they been certified? Have they been to any seminars? Or what have they learned? And how are they basing the amount of vents that is on the proposal, where that number is coming from? And they should be able to give you a scientific type answer that'll let you know that they know what they're talking about. Crickets behind chimneys, 30 inches, we go 28 because everybody reads the tape different. If it's 28 inches or more, we're gonna put a cricket on it because we leave our flashing out a minimum of 2 inches past the corners, and I just don't want to be questioned by it. So code is 30 inches. You can measure your chimney from the ground, and if it measures close to 30 inches, make sure your proposal says that they are going to fabricate and install a cricket behind your chimney. Skylights, depending on the age of your skylights, if they're less than 20 years old and you're not having any problems out of them, you can probably get another 10 years out of them, possibly, depending on the manufacturer of them. If there's a question whether or not they're gonna last another 5 or 10 years, it's probably gonna be much cheaper to just have them replaced while the roof is being replaced. We give quite a bit of a discount because our guys are already there. We've already covered up the pool, we've covered up the attic. We can cover up whether they're in the bathroom or in the great room or the kitchen or whatever. That way we're just catching all the debris, and when we're done, fold everything up, done, no mess, and it's the least invasive time to replace a skylight is while your roof is being replaced. The disposal. Our proposal says we're gonna cover and protect all foliage and clean up and haul away all, underline bold, all roofing debris. I got a call from a customer, and they told me how well they left to go to work, and they came home and they could not tell roofers have even been on their property. Everything was spick and span. Literally couldn't tell roofers had been on their property. Roof was new, not a great big house. And they said, you got to come out here and see this. I go out there, we're walking around, said, roof looks fine. Come on inside. So we went in, went down the hallway, opened the door, went up the steps. They had taken 1x6 boards off the house and had put every bit of the roofing debris in the attic. And guess what? They saved themselves a dump fee. They didn't have to cover up any of the bushes, and they were no longer in business when they called them to come get all that roofing debris out of the attic. So what we had to do was go in, take off a big section of the roof, and then send the guys in. Luckily, the attic was floored, or it might have come through the ceiling. But it cost almost as much for us to get that debris out of their attic as they paid to get that roof put on. So just make sure the proposal says that everything is going to be covered that needs to be, and that the debris is going to be cleaned up and hauled away. Whether they are going to bring a dumpster on site or show up with the dump trailers, that's what we use. But it's got to say that all debris will be cleaned up and hauled away, meaning off site. People are using to cut corners just to get their prices cheap, and the guys that give you that cheap price. I've asked customers, why did you go with this roofing company that no one's ever heard of? The answer every time is that salesperson was so good. And we call it in the industry, that Oscar-winning performance by the salesperson. And that's why we have roofing advisors, not salespeople. We're out to advise you first off, if you inspect and let you know if you even need a roof. Not sell you a roof. If you need one, we help you build one that's in your budget and it fits your needs. I'm not going to send someone out that's going to win the Oscar-winning performance and you regret in less than 3 weeks using us. Thanks again for watching the Roofing Channel. I'm Bill Reagan with Bill Reagan Roofing Company.
If you like what you saw here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to leave any comments from questions that you want answered during one of these sit-downs that we have. Thanks again for watching.
We'll catch you on the next one.